It's Week 8 of the 2031 season, and we've got the Dolphins, veteran running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Dolphins and the Raiders, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing to start the drive. Porter. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 52 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is number 1.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So this game of our Charles, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
A gain of 8 and a 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going to throw right side here, complete. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 85 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Murphy running straight ahead. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. You look at this Raiders defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. But facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They run out of the gun with Brooks here. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
It's caught. Reception by Holmes. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That went out wide and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Murphy trying to pick it up on the ground. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Here's Murphy again. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Murphy. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard.
Yeah, it was my fault. I thought he was going to cover the goddamn tight end. He went back more. It's my fault.
How you like me now?
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. Porter. Finding Gray going across the field. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Now a first carry here for their running back, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. 2nd down and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raiders offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense throughout the first half of the season. As you can see, he's the NFL's leader in touchdown catches. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Porter got a man. It's Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Up the middle with Brooks here. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Bowers. And he's taken down inside the 30. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Porter. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
McPherson now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. The partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw now on first down. And the Raiders have got him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. They'll look to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
Steps away to his left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now a give here to Murphy. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
In motion, the tight end. Operating from the gun, Porter. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. A first carry now. This is Hill. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Fielded at the 33. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Dolphins offense returning to the field. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory.
Don't be surprised if I trade Vincent. He's holding my offense back. He puts me in too many bad spots. Like, I'm constantly in the 3rd and long because on 2nd down I try to throw him the ball and he can't beat his defender. He just can't do it. He's big and he makes some exciting plays every once in a while because he's big, but he's a fucking liability. I'm thinking about just trading his ass. You guys know me, man. If you ain't fucking producing, you want to be paid, and you sat me down like his character in the game sits me down and wants more fucking touches and wants all these reps and blah 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 blah. Same thing that number 80 did. Number 80 was actually a good player, Ward. Number 80 was actually the fucking real deal. This guy here is fucking terrible.
1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Porter. They set up the screen to Hill. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is complete to Holmes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Short throw caught by Bowers. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. Oh, and that is incomplete.
It wasn't 3rd and long. It was more like 3rd and attainable. And oftentimes, offense just want to run enough to pick up a 1st down. But I think they wanted a break tendency there. Catch the defense plan for the short pass and push it downfield, and they almost collected a big play.
A final shot before break. Porter. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the Saints who come away with the victory at home. The Saints finish off an up and down first half on an up note as they even their mark at 4-4 with a victory. From there, we head up to our nation's capital to check in on the Commanders at home in Landover. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Devontae Smith, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. The Jets finish off an up and down first half on an up note.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's run well here in the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A give up the gut to Hill. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Operating from the gun, Porter. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go along,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They run with Murphy to begin the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Yeah, this has been one of those games. It's kind of been like this all year where it's like, you know, I have so much, like I'm going back and there's no one fucking open. And for some reason, there's a defensive back with his dick in my ass. I don't understand this. I'm going back to throw. And of course, my 7,000th progression is the one that's standing there open a yard, you know, 1 yard fucking, you know, past the line of scrimmage on the very right-hand side of the screen. Of course, see that guy standing there open, but like, you know, I can't even do a fucking play action pass. I got someone fucking sacking me. I understand I do that. I do that to teams. I get it, but it's like, I can't even throw the fucking goddamn ball. And then when I go back to throw, they just run back and stand where my route's at. It's just, where the fuck am I supposed to throw the ball? This is why I constantly throw drags. It's the only thing right now that's working. It's the only thing. I can't do anything else.
4 yards on the punt there, no return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been the Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
2nd and 5. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 21. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Up the middle they go. It's Walters. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Porter.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Porter. Able to find Gray here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun, Porter. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders,
Yeah, I should have traded for this quarterback. He's fucking awesome. He's kicking my ass.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
So that drive 7 plays in length.
And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
They run again here with Murphy. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. In motion left goes a tight end. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Murphy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. They'll go with Murphy here on 1st down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come.
This is ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. You know what? There was a fucking deep pass. I didn't say anything about it before, where the Raiders were throwing it, and my fucking corner, for some reason, just stopped and let him catch it. And this is the shit that they're doing to me. Their defensive backs are running the routes for my receivers. I can't do a play action. I can't do one. I'm just getting fucking sacked. The second I fake the handoff, I'm getting tackled. This is ridiculous.
Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way, as we saw there.
And this pass caught by Gray. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hill. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walters. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Back to throw. Porter. Short throw caught by Bowers. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Walters. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Porter. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Off play action. Porter. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another
Yeah, I
week.
mean, just hand them the win. I mean, I don't mind losing, but it's like they're handing this team the win. They're just giving it to them.
After the touchdown.
Yeah, it's the AI I'm referring to. The AI is handing the Raiders this win. It's just there's nothing I can do. I can't stop them on offense, and I can't do anything against their defense. I can't stop their offense, and I can't do anything on against their defense. It's absolutely ridiculous.
36. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick. Everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
And his throw here's in.
There we go. We cannot pay attention to hit our guy in his route, hold him from fucking running his route, no penalty. I mean, in the NFL, just say you guys know it's a fucking penalty. You can't do that.
He was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And they'll take over inside the 45.
Of course, they just happened. Of course, they just happened to double cover the one guy that I barely even throw to that player on that route. Barely even throw to that player. So, of course, they double team the one guy I go to throw the ball to. They just double team. They happen to double team that guy and leave my number 1 receiver all game. Just leave him wide open. They just leave number 11 wide open. Vincent, they just leave Vincent wide fucking open. Look. Watch. Look, no, we're good. We're good. We're just going to let you go. I could have thrown that shit deep and gotten a touchdown. All game, I haven't been able to do that. The one game I don't even fucking try to even throw it. The one play I don't even try to throw to him. They just happen to double team the fucking slot guy.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Here's Hill again on 2nd down. And a pretty good burst right there.
And this is like their 3rd string running back or something, and he's just running right through us. Like,
a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. And I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Going again on the ground here with Hill.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
They'll run straight ahead with Hill. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
This to make it a 3-score game late.
McPherson's kick is good,
And that will extend their lead even further.
so after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter. And this one is in.
And I don't know where my quarterback's throwing the ball. He was just supposed to fucking throw a deep route. I don't know where he was. That's happened multiple times in this. I'm throwing like 8-yard passes, and he's massively underthrowing them for some reason. Like, it's very obvious the AI does not want me to win this game. It's very obvious. I'm going back to throw and setting my feet, throwing the ball, and it's at people's shoelaces for some fucking reason. They can't cast the ball in stride. What the fuck's going on?
The effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Again, I can't even do a play action. I can't even do a play action pass. I can't even do a play action pass. This game is bullshit. That game was bullshit.
But definitely not today.
That game was fucking bullshit.
Trailed by multiple touchdowns.
Ridiculous.
And a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can fly.
Yeah, I'm going to put him on the fucking trade block. I'm going to go see what I can get for him. I'm going to go see what I can get for that guy. The problem is every time I fucking trade someone, I have no cap space for some reason. I get rid of contracts. I get rid of fucking cap. I try to help my cap, and for some reason, the cap is like perpetually fucking held down by that contract that I got rid of. I don't understand. I understand like the next year it might come up, and it always seems to fucking stay there. It's fucking frustrating, man. Yeah, I can't keep any of my fucking players because I have a quarterback. Like, because I signed Tua 2 years ago, and it's just like, I got rid of him, and he's gonna affect my team for like 2 more years. Like, it was the worst thing I did. The worst thing I did was resign Tua. It's the worst thing I did. I should have just fucking let him go. I should have traded his ass when he was up for contract. I should have just traded him. It absolutely destroyed my cap. I can't keep my team together, and it's starting to show. When I go against a team like the Raiders, who are like fucking spectacular, there's not much I can do. They're just they just kick the shit out of me, and then the AI just gives them everything. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Nothing I can do. I'm still recording, so I'm going to put Vincent up for trade, and I'll show you guys. I don't want him anymore. He holds my offense back. He's too slow. He fucking holds my offense back. I think I'm just going to go get a good young receiver and some first-round picks again. Just build to the draft again. Build to the drafts because I can't sign anybody or my own players. I have to build to the draft again. Which I don't necessarily mind building through the draft, but it's just a constant, perpetual. I've got rookies, and I mean, in reality, that's not something you can really keep up. You've got to be able to keep players. You got to be able to keep players at some fucking point. Yeah. See, I'm not happy. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Get the fuck out of here. You don't want to fuck you, man. Don't fucking threaten me. Yeah, you're gone, dude. You're fucking gone. Go fuck yourself. I'm the fucking captain of this ship, bitch. I'm the captain of this fucking ship. See you later. I'm going to trade you to a terrible team, too. Goodbye, Vincent. You're fucking terrible. It was green. Someone's got 100 fucking million in cap space. Like, how? All I do is trade fucking contracts and I never have any cap space. That's all I do. All I do is trade contracts and let players who are good go. That's all I do. And I still never have any cap space. Welcome to the world of signing a quarterback. Nope. I'll put you to Steelers. I already traded with the Steelers. I'm at the 100 million. 79 million. They have 100 million. They need a receiver. I'll trade him back. Trade him back here. Trade him back here. Luke Shields, 23, 6. Yeah, he's got 3 years left. I'll take him, and I'll take some first-round picks. I'll take your next 3 first-round picks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, go back home. Go back where you came from. Go back to your country. You know, fuck this shit. I'm gonna grab 2 more second-round picks. I'm gonna see if they'll take that. If they'll give me, that'd be great. I don't think they will though. I think they're gonna tell me to go fuck myself. Yeah, trade decline. They're gonna tell me to fucking pound sand. These guys are closer than I think they are. Yeah. Let's try this. Let's just try that. I don't think they'll even give me this either. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay. Will they just trade me straight up? Oh, shit. They won't even trade me that. They won't even... See, they see it. They see it. They see it. Wandale Robinson. See, I don't want to get a guy that's like 25 with 1 year left. I don't want to have to re-sign the guy. I'd like to get a guy who's decent that I can keep on contract. Vince Gladstone. I'll be changing that name if I get that guy. Elias 61206. He's basically Peck. That's what he is. He's basically Peck. I'm just trying to see what's available. Oh, Boykin. I don't want a big guy like that. It just... He's got 5 years left. He's got 5 years left on his deal, and he's big. I just don't know how fast he is. It's yeah, he's gonna fucking... He develops as a star. I don't know if they'll take that. He's an 87. He's better anyway. Yeah, they ain't gonna take that. Just seeing what's available. He's at 2 years left. That wouldn't be so bad. They're the world champs. He's fucking big. He's probably slow. I don't necessarily want a Blazer, but I don't want someone who's fucking ultra slow either. McMillan might not be bad to do, actually. How long's he been in the league? He's been like 3 years. I wonder if he would fit well. So was the Giants. I forget the other team. Was it the Buccaneers? I don't remember. Tim Shivers, the Giants. The Giants. See, I might go after someone like this who's got talent, and then like just develop him because he's got a trait. He's got 4 years left on his deal. He's got a trait. I'll probably get 3. I'll probably get all those draft picks I wanted. Let's go look at that. I'll probably get all those draft. The problem is that they're good, so my draft picks will be lower, but it is what it is. Let's see if I'll get that. I don't think I will, but let's see. I wouldn't give this up from them, but we shall see. Yeah, I had a feeling they wouldn't give that up. All right. Yeah, so no one wants fucking Vincent. No one wants him. I'm telling you, he's not very good. They may not even take this. Declined. Let's throw in. Yeah, let's throw in like a seventh round pick and see how they fucking see if they just throw in low picks until they fucking take it. I mean, I just don't even want the guy. I just don't even want him. Give me a first round pick and there you go. Get fucking out of get off of my team, you piece of shit. Yeah. There you go. He's got a depth trait and everything. I'm only editing like his number and shit like that. I'm not really doing much of anything to him, to be honest. Yeah, he's fine. His swag's fine. Physique. These guys come in too skinny. Just throw a little bit on his arms. There we go. Not too much. There we go. Fucking trade his ass. Heck, Parnell Jones. I'm good. I'm good with this. I'm good with this receiving core. It's very, very young. Everyone's under contract. That's a problem. I gotta get people who are like 5 years under contract because like 4 years or whatever, because I gotta get my cap under control. I've got to get under control. Like next year I'll be negative. I'm negative next year. And all I do is let people go. That's all I do. I very rarely, like you see these linebackers, I get them, I have them for a few years and I have to let them go. I can't even sign them off their rookie deals because the quarterback's contract's too high. I can't keep my players. This guy I'm not gonna be able to keep. I need to keep him, but I can't. He's gone. Borden, no, Simmons is gone. Borden's gonna have to go back to right guard. Levine will always be there, but I mean Solik, I can't keep Solik, but I've got Hitchens, but I can't keep Solik. Jenkins, which is an absolute fucking disappointment. I can't keep him long term. I wanted to keep him as a Dolphin for life, but you know, again, I can't even sign a good defensive tackle. I mean, the minute you sign someone, their penalties are so fucking high, it's ridiculous. I don't know why in the game it's like that. The penalties are so goddamn ridiculously high. I can't keep Spurlock. Spurlock's gone next year. I can't keep him. I just have to keep drafting safeties and shit, and it's just like annoying. We have the second pick of the draft coming up. Holy shit. Oh, it's probably pass rusher or lineman. Anyway,